This is the scene of so many historic championship fights over the years. Hagler-Hearns, Hagler-Leonard, Leonard-Hearns 1 and 2, and so on and so forth. Let's see now if Chavez can continue to command this fight. Backs Parisi up.
I know Tommy Hearns, a great fighter, a multi-divisional world champion, somebody who I tried for quite some time to match and get in the ring with, but it just never came to pass. He was teasing me before. He said, you know, maybe we can fight it over heavyweight if there's 7 figures around.
Yeah, right. Money talks. Good right hand there by Chavez. Beautiful duck under move by Chavez.
Chavez just appears physically way too strong for Parisi right now. Parisi can't hold his ground, and when Chavez can come forward and be effective, he's almost unbeatable.
Well, there was some question, and apparently the fire is still there as far as Julio Cesar Chavez.
Well, the fire never went out. The reflexes dull a little bit, but the fire will never go out in this guy. This guy will be 60 years old. He's still got that championship heart.
He says he'll wrap it up by the end of 95 with 100 fights, no matter what.
But we would not doubt it if he fought 101, would we? That's just the way of boxing.
He wants to take Randall again, perhaps in late summer or in September.
Parisi has switched to southpaw now, being actually a little more effective. Maybe he's looking for a little bit of Herner Whitaker type magic.
I think he surprised Julio. It took him a minute to figure out that he had switched around, and he got hit a couple of shots. Not hard, but he got hit.
This is an excellent defensive display by Chavez. Blood from the right nostril of Parisi.
Yeah, I was going to say bleeding from the nose. Not much, but bleeding. He's been bouncing jabs off that long nose of his. He figures to get a little blood coming out.
There's a right hand straight flush on the face by Chavez. Parisi couldn't duck away from that one. Right hand, overhand right there by Chavez. Made contact. Now the exchange and a low blow by Parisi.
Yeah, that's one of the unpleasant things about Chavez. Chavez has been pounding this guy below the belt. Parisi's never said a word. He got hit once. He's making all kind of faces at the referee. You know, come on. Be a sport.
Chavez with a lunging right hand.
Chavez is starting to solve that southpaw style now of Parisi, and same things ensuing that did when he was a righty.
And blood flying from the nose of Parisi.
I never quit thinking that people that swat back and forth. Oh, very nice shot by Parisi. Are fooling themselves.
A sweeping left hook by Parisi as he was spinning around and caught Chavez by surprise. Final seconds, round 5. At the best punch tonight by the challenger. And again, we take it into Parisi's corner. Our interpreter, Maria Santini.
She's asking for a letter right now. See, nothing much said.
Let's take a look at this methodical beating that's beginning to pile up injury on the face. Oh, look at that. Nice right hand right on the big button of Parisi. Parisi's bleeding already from the nose, understandably why. And now comes Chavez, who always looks like he's going to shoot out of there like a rocket. I never saw it. It's like an old Hollywood movie. It looks like he's ready to just shoot out there and get started.
He is ready like a caged lion, ready to burst out at Parisi. Not much said at all in that corner by head trainer Giovanni Bocciolini.
The strength is starting to mount, and it's just getting to be too much. The punches, the damage, his debilitating effects that is taking place on Parisi, and he really looks like now it's more of a matter of survival. I don't know that he has enough to hurt Chavez, and he's seeming to realize that.
Round 6 scheduled for 12. It has been all Julio Cesar Chavez. Continues to press the attack, dictating the pace.
I don't know of any boxer watching him in the last 10 years who seems to enjoy boxing as much as Chavez. Of course, if you're the best there is, and it's an all one-way thing, I guess you could enjoy it, but he seems to like to be here.
He says, I still like boxing, but I get tired of it sometimes. I've been fighting professionally now for 15 years. I want to retire with full capabilities and with all my faculties. Again, he moves Parisi back, but not much damage there. Oh, a little bit of a low blow by Chavez there.
He'll hit you anywhere he can.
Now he goes upstairs, Chavez. Oh, a big right hand by Chavez. Flush. Parisi leading with the chin.
Right now, Parisi is staying as a southpaw. It seems to suit him. This is where he wants to be because he has not gone back to being a righty at all.
I don't think he's done him any good. I don't think he's done particularly better than before. He's still taking an awful lot of shots right on the nose.
Well, he does switch a la Hagler, but how many people can get away with it like Marvelous Mark? Oh, body shots. Thunderous. Now he goes upstairs, Chavez. Again, Parisi complaining he used the elbow, but Cortez says, fight on.
I think he used the elbow to shoulder and his head.
Yes.
I don't think he missed any part of himself. He hit him with everything that was movable.
Full repertoire.
He reminded me of Benny Briscoe, middleweight of the old days, who had extra hands.
Yeah, Benny was a great fighter.
Octopus-like. Chavez continues to smother Parisi. Blood all over the white trunks of Parisi. See, the first thing I would do is if I'm fighting Chavez, I wouldn't wear white trunks.
No.
He's finally switched back to being an orthodox boxer. Let's see what happens.
Watch the punches at the back of the head, says Joe Cortez to Chavez. Final seconds, round 6. This for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship.
Ooh, what a nice little uppercut that was, Bobby. Just
well, hoping to strike a blow for the older generation. Let's go behind the scenes. A very relaxed 45-year-old Larry Holmes in his dressing room. 13-1 in his second comeback.
Showtime. Ready to begin.
We're going to have to get Larry a fee for broadcasting. Very nice. Thanks for the plug. Is the trademark jab still effective? Is he inspired by George Foreman? We'll find out shortly in our main event coming up as he takes on the WBC heavyweight champ Oliver McCall here at the Caesars Palace Outdoor Arena. Capacity 15,200, and it is nearly filled to capacity. So we are set now for round number 7. We are halfway through. Julio Cesar Chavez, the champion, thoroughly in control. Parisi comes out with a couple of shots.
Nice left hook to the body, dug in here. He's trying, but it's just not working. He's not strong enough, doesn't hit hard enough, and Chavez is just going through his stuff.
Well, relentless would probably be the best way to describe Julio Cesar Chavez. He has not let up on the pressure.
Well, Parisi fighting much harder right now, as if trying to establish something different than a one-way beating. Look at that. Nice little inside uppercut by Parisi. He's trying hard. Oh.
Overhand right there by Chavez. Parisi trying to answer back, but getting nothing.
And you can watch Chavez when he counters and he throws combinations. No matter where they are, one of those counters winds up being that left hook to the belly on the side.
It's almost automatic. It's almost automatic.
Quick unofficial check of the scorecards.
I have Chavez way ahead, 59-54.
My scorecard concurs. Only the first round I give to Parisi, and then he got knocked down in the second, so that point got disqualified.
Well, we mentioned earlier that Parisi kind of reminds people of Frankie Randall, the only man to beat Chavez. What is he not doing?
He's not moving away after he punches. He's standing still in front of him getting hit. Frankie would, and Purnell would give him angles. He doesn't stand in front. Then they punch, and then they move around him. And then they punch, and then they move around him.